It's your turn now. All Might to Deku, what we've been building towards, now that's what we're on. Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be watching My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 12. Probably one of my favorite episodes of My Hero we just got done watching, and going forward, it's really going to be up to Deku, up to all the other heroes in the world, because All Might has been praised, and everyone, even in that fight, everyone's like, there's no way All Might can lose, and they're cheering for him, and that's what drives him. What drives him also is to keep being able to train Deku and get Deku ready. It's not complete yet, and he cannot give up until that point, and that's what drives him to beat All For One, which is awesome, and he's captured. But going forward, Shigaraki, everybody's still there. What are they gonna do going forward? Deku's not ready yet. All Might is out of commission. But everybody still thinks, oh, he's fine. All Might still, they thought All Might was talking about other people, and they all believe in All Might still. But in reality, it's up to everybody else. So it's gonna be interesting to see. They now know he looks like a skeleton, but I guess the best way for him to kind of pass that off is, this is my normal form when I'm when I'm not powered up. I guess he could say that without scaring people. But can he even transform again at this point? We saw him do it for half a second, but when he heals up and everything, can he transform and look like that anymore? That's an interesting little tidbit. Like, can he still teach? Can he still even fight? I mean, he got completely, he was wrecked in that fight. So I'm a little scared there, but I'm excited to see where this story goes from here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, smash that like button, go follow me on Twitter at AJRich123, as well as check out my Patreon for early releases and full reactions of this show and all my other shows. That link is in the description, and seriously, let's go ahead and start.
Unresponsive as the last ones. They're basically mindless animals. We haven't gotten any new info from them. The warehouse they were kept in was completely destroyed. We'll continue our investigation, of course, but we don't know how much data we can collect. We're still looking into that, sir.
We apprehended all the Nomus, sure, but we let most of the perpetrators, including Shigaraki, slip through our fingers.
Yeah, they're
Honestly,
still,
even though
they're still
captured
out
our
there.
boss, I'd have to say this whole thing was a draw.
All Might's weakened body has been exposed to the world.
Oh, so they know it.
Everyone knows the indestructible hero can be defeated now. The citizens and the villains.
Yeah.
Relying too much on one pro hero.
This could get bad.
That might inspire. Our initial profile of Tomura Shigaraki described him as childish and prone to tantrums, but that's obviously changed.
He's
His plans
matured.
are getting more strategic. His thought process has evolved, matured.
Yep.
Since All Might's out of the picture, we've lost our biggest deterrent to criminal activity.
What are they gonna
Each time
do?
The League fails, they come back stronger.
Turn to Endeavor?
Are you suggesting that all of this was part of the League's plan?
That does sound like quite a
Of course it was.
No. There's only one thing I can say for certain. We must capture the League of Villains no matter what. It's time we implement changes.
Ooh, what kind of changes, though?
Been snuffed out. The mighty symbol of peace is no more. However,
Shimura's grandson, yes?
The only proof we have of that is what All For One said. It's not much.
Why would he lie, though?
The two of you didn't have any interaction with Shimura's family, even though you were so close to her?
Yeah.
But why not?
That's strange.
Concerned, she put her child in foster care to shield the youngster from the hero world.
Oh.
Toshinori and me that she didn't want us to have any contact with the kid, even if something terrible were to happen to her.
Sorry to hear that.
Then who's his dad?
my master gave up her heart so that her family might know a life full of peace. I must track Shigaraki down as soon as possible. I'll find him and then...
Then what?
He wants to turn him or something?
Remember that no matter his lineage, he's still a criminal.
True.
Shukochi and I will investigate Shigaraki in the League without you for now. You stay at UA. Don't forget that All Might is still alive.
True.
After the fight, we met up with Todoroki and Yayorozu. The five of us took Kachan to meet the police.
I mean, yeah, that
And
probably
then, after our worlds had been turned
broke him
upside
as well.
down, we finally went home.
I mean, what can you do after this point? Of course, a lot of sadness.
What was I supposed to think?
I'm sorry, sis.
Oh, geez, Endeavor. Oh, man.
He's been like that ever since he came home. Feel free to go say hi.
Endeavor.
My father's.
Is this gonna change him at all? Oh, fuck. Is he trying to get stronger or train or something?
Don't accept it.
He wanted to beat him.
Myself, not by him failing.
He wanted to be the one to beat him.
I just can't believe what a hard time All Might's had lately. Things must have been difficult for you too.
Right thing? Leaving him to fight alone back there?
What was he gonna do, though? I mean, really, in that spot, there's not much he could have done there. He had to get everybody. He was still being a hero, getting everybody out of there.
Hey, where are you going? Dinner's ready.
Sorry, I can't.
Is that All Might? Yep. In that spot, huh?
All Might!
It sure took you long enough. Texas. You made a promise, but as it turns out, you can't keep your word. I'm officially retired as a pro. It's clear that my body isn't going to allow me to fight another battle.
That's crazy, though. He can still go there, though. Okay, or not.
I can't protect you when you put yourself in danger now. And you're always rushing in to try and help no matter what I tell you. Destroying your body over and over. Yet back there, you managed to...
Of course he'd be proud of him still. Of course.
From here on out, I will devote myself to training you. You're stuck with me, so let's keep working hard together. What I say about keeping your word, you little crybaby. I thought we agreed that you'd stop it with the waterworks.
Deku will never stop crying. Oh man, that's some trouble there for sure. That's definitely, I mean, he cries so much, it's definitely a quirk. Oh god, but let's get back to reality here. It is troubling, and I think it's gonna be on my mind until they kind of solve this. What are they gonna do from here? Endeavor obviously didn't want that to happen this way. He's been like trying to become the #1 on his own. Now he feels like it's just given to him because All Might got himself, he can't fight anymore. But they're gonna have to lean on him and all the other heroes, and now UA, I feel like they might push that program because now they need to push forward. They need to get more heroes to make up for All Might. All Might's been that one person for so long. They got to work on that. So that's I can see training getting tougher at this point too, for Deku and for everybody else in UA.
Thank you,
Oh.
All Might. You've saved thousands of people's lives over these many years, though it cost you your body and strength. As a citizen, a hero, and the principal, I cannot express how grateful we all are to you.
Of course.
Many who do not believe you should continue as a teacher at UA. Some are pointing out that our troubles began when you started working here. They're worried the children will continue to be caught in the crossfire and that you can't protect them anymore. Yes, I believe I know what we need to do to ease the concerns the public has expressed. We must strengthen the faith people have in the heroes we have left.
They do.
It's true, the threat we face is still troubling, but we will protect and train with more focus and diligence.
What?
I'm counting on you to convince the students' families.
All dorm system? They gotta all live together?
It's pretty out of tune to me. I get that you guys don't want to keep talking about what happened, but moving the...
We've thought long and hard on the issue and believe this to be the best course of action. I hope that you'll give us the honor of continuing to teach Kyoka. I believe wholeheartedly that UA can help her grow into the best hero she can be.
So they're all
We
showing up
decided
to
what
all
we
the
were going to
houses.
do right after we got the notice in the mail. I mean, you should have heard my old man during All Might's fight.
My daughter's teacher is so hardcore, man! I'm feeling the stadium and it's knocking it down!
I thought the parents would come down on us a lot harder. I suppose I owe you a drink.
No thanks. I can't drink. Besides, it's not a contest.
Wait, why is that?
Yeah, get this kid in a dorm room.
What the hell?
If you hadn't been so damn weak, you never would have gotten caught in crossfire.
Bakugo's mom? They look way too much alike and act too alike.
Yeah, you don't need to butt out. Oh, don't you even think about using your quirk, Kotsky.
God damn.
Some family dynamic.
That's where he gets it from.
Actually, we're grateful.
Get rid of him.
Fearless and good at everything he tries, especially since he's got that stupid awesome quirk. People were always fawning over him whether he deserved it or not. It's probably why he ended up like this.
He's trying harder than anyone in his pursuit to become the top hero. Those villains will not change his mind. He'll continue on his path. I can guarantee you of that.
But he's back now, safe and sound, so it worked out. I'm sure UA will face harsh criticism from some people. We still trust you, though, so we'll leave him to you.
It is kind of strange, though. Like, everybody's suddenly going to dorms. But it is the best way for them to be able to train harder. Yeah. I mean,
Okay, let's see.
it really is.
Midoriya's house is close by, isn't it?
All Might.
It's your turn.
I gotta know, what exactly is Deku to you?
Oh, shit.
He's my student, just like you.
He's not going to tell him.
I'm sorry, young Bakugo, but I can't say any more than that.
Damn it, Kotsky! The police said not to go wandering off by yourself!
He's smart, though. He can read it.
Sure. Thank you.
Kotsky!
I heard you!
Oh, now the screaming makes
All right by
sense.
yourself?
Yeah, we need to sit down with everyone in Class A by day's end.
There you go.
Oh, please come on inside. We're so honored.
Thank you.
I can't believe All Might is in our home.
Be cool, Mom. It's totally fine.
Now he's just walking around like this all the time.
I read the letter. And I won't allow it.
Ooh.
Wait, what? But yesterday you said...
I've thought about it since then, and I've changed my mind. But ever since enrolling at UA, my child just keeps getting hurt. Look at his arms. He can't keep this up. One fight, one villain, and he might never use them again.
He's got to be able to do something
I watched
about
him
that.
once. I was terrified. Izuku wants to be just like you. But if he follows your path, his future will be filled with blood. So I'm sorry. Oh, help me!
I mean, he's still gonna go.
Back
I
when
mean,
you were quirkless, you were always so happy just watching the heroes do their jobs. Maybe it was better that way. I don't know.
no. I mean, I know how she feels, but still.
And I know all you want is to keep going to UA. But I can't take it anymore. I don't have the nerves I'd need to entrust my son to UA. Not with everything that's happened at your school. It doesn't matter what a wonderful hero you are. When the villains attacked, every class had to be canceled to keep him safe.
But it's not,
It's
though.
not like that, Mom! It's my own fault that I kept getting hurt! The teachers warned me over and over again, but I didn't listen!
So you're saying you didn't learn? Don't you think that means the school's responsible? I might be acting like an overprotective parent.
You
but I'm
are.
at peace with that. And
But
while
how
I
is-
don't want to steal my son's dream away from him, he can always go to a different school. There are
Damn.
lots of other hero courses out there.
Oh, yeah, there is, but no.
Izuku!
How is All Might gonna talk her into it?
You looked up to me, followed in my footsteps. I know what it means to you to study in my alma mater.
Mom, it doesn't have to be UA. Here,
What?
Look at this. You too, All Might. I got a letter at the hospital. It's from the boy I saved at the training camp.
Oh, Koda.
I know I'm hopeless and make you worry all the time. But still,
He
when I
did
read
save
this note,
somebody.
even if it was just for a moment, it made me feel like a real hero.
That's how a hero's supposed to feel. He did something.
I know who I'm meant to be, and that's what I'll train for. At UA or not, I swear it.
Young Midoriya. You are on your own path toward greatness.
Yup.
As your teacher, I must walk beside you. I'm afraid
He's
I
begging.
haven't been up front, ma'am. Please allow me to try again. That is, he is my choice to become the world's next symbol of peace.
Damn.
Hold on.
He's telling her that.
All Might, what is this?
It's an apology. As the one who held that title, as a UA teacher, I implore you to forgive my past weakness. It's true that my path has been filled with blood.
This is the way to do
That
it.
is what makes me the right person to help him find his own way.
Exactly.
He never gives up, even when things seem impossible.
Exactly. Even in this situation, he's not giving up.
The heroes at UA know that things can't continue as they've been. I need to devote myself to young Izuku. Together we will go beyond. I will lift him up.
Go
I will
beyond.
protect your son, even if it costs me my life.
Damn. You can't say no to that. You can't.
I can't. I mean, you are Izuku. Don't give up your life. He needs you to protect him, raise him. If you can promise me you'll do that, then he can return to UA.
There you go.
Oh, Mom. I promise.
That works.
If you're going to go back to this school, you have to be so careful.
I was not thinking All Might would do that, though.
Please, take good care of my boy.
I didn't think he would go to that level where he had to, yeah, where he had to like beg. End credit scene. I'm getting these end credit scenes. Special prison for villain criminals.
All Might.
Ooh.
The struggle I put up was truly pitiful. But it is you who failed in the end.
Damn, he's smiling.
You missed your opportunity to vanish. You lost your chance to die. A teacher's job is to help his student become independent.
He planned it.
You'll be fine, Tomura Shigaraki. Take all this experience, loathing, and regret, and use it as you move forward.
Kino,
Now,
my God.
it's your turn.
That is so chilling. He said it. He keeps taking All Might's lines, all for one. For now it's your turn. Just like All Might says to Deku, he's saying that to Shigaraki, except it's in the path of evil. And that is a good point. He is a masterful planner. Seriously, this is ridiculously evil shit. So Shigaraki is now even more damaged because the person that's been training him forever is now locked up, right? And he's independent from him. So that's going to make him more angry and more pissed off to get Midoriya and All Might and change this society. And now he's seen as a leader. He's got people under him. He's going to improve. And that is bad. That is very bad. But I did not think of it like that. I'm glad he explained it like that, but man, is that chilling. Very, very chilling. Also, I already knew there's no way Deku's not gonna go. He's gonna keep training regardless. So her saying that just seemed kind of pointless because Deku's not gonna change his mind. But All Might, I thought he was going to reveal that he was changing his power or whatever, but he didn't actually have to say anything about the abilities or anything or about giving his quirk away. He just straight up said that he was going to be, he was going to train him and that he's going to do everything in his power to protect him, even if he has to protect him with his life. He's there for him. And I knew that there's no way she was going to not let him at that point. He put his all into that. I didn't think it was going to get to that point, but it did. And it kind of shows, that All Might, even if it's not a fight, whatever he's trying to do, he's going to do it 100% and go beyond. And he went beyond and begging. He went beyond and begging and kneeling there. But yeah, it's this whole episode's kind of interesting concept. They're going to go into dorms now, but that's a good way to be able to be. They're going to have to be there more, so they're going to be the camaraderie is going to. They're going to build a camaraderie with all their classmates and possibly the other classes as well. If they're putting everybody in dorms, it'll bring them all closer, meaning they can all work together better, and it'll speed up the advancement of them getting stronger, training, and working together as heroes. That is a very good that's a good way of doing it. Also, the police, you know, the way they were talking and stuff, my guess is they're gonna, now Endeavor is technically by default the #1 hero. Now they're gonna have to lean more on Endeavor. Now they're gonna have to call for Endeavor in all the instances that used to be All Might having to do. And we know Endeavor is strong, but can Endeavor replace All Might in this fast of a capacity and in that big of a capacity in general? I don't think so. It's not like we've seen him fight 100%. I don't know the extent. He's obviously the #2 hero, so he's got to be pretty damn close to All Might. And you know, Deku's training to get to that spot. He has that quirk. He can become the #1 hero himself. But working this way and in the short term, the heroes and just the world is weakened. They are weakened. They are in a weakened state, and I feel like Shigaraki and the villains that we know, and then villains that are still out there are going to be, Shigaraki's going to be able to bring even more to his cause at this point. They saw that All Might is defeatable, and that they showed All Might being weak, and that's going to bring out a shit ton of villains. I can already tell, which is going to make this the world is just weakened. It's going to be very scary going forward. But that's why they're going to have to focus in UA and all the other hero schools as well. Heroes are going to have to really work together, and this kind of shows that leaning on one hero might not have been the best thing long term in general. But All Might was so powerful, it's like they didn't think about it like that, because All Might was always there. You saw him even in that battle and him fighting, and there's one lady screaming out to him, one person screaming out to him. That's why he was being scolded, because he's still like thinking about everybody else while he's in the middle of a fight, and he needs to show his full extent of his ability. That's All Might's weakness, is everybody else, him wanting to protect everybody. Deku has the same thing. He looks up to All Might. He has that same capacity. It's surprising that and I thought about this a couple episodes ago about Bakugo. He, you know, looks up to All Might too, but we haven't seen Bakugo have that type of protection thing like Deku does. Though Bakugo really thinks about and tries to, it's not that he wouldn't protect everybody and like, but we still haven't seen that. And I think going forward, I really thought that'd be, if he's emulating All Might and he looks up to All Might like Deku does, I really feel like he would get that quality, but maybe he sees that part as a weakness possibly, or maybe he just doesn't like to show it. But nevertheless, it really, in a whole, they're all going to have to step up. They really are at this point. And Deku cannot have that weakness of, obviously you want to save everybody, but you need to be able to see, don't look through just one side. You don't want to be one-sided, looking one way. You need to look at the whole picture, and be able to yeah, you want to protect as many people as you can, but there's some instances where it's impossible. And hopefully Deku can kind of clear that up as well as he grows up and gets stronger and being able to get more mature. That's what we need from him, because as we've seen, Shigaraki is maturing. We need Deku to mature. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, smash that like button, go follow me on Twitter at AJRich123, as well as my Patreon, patreon.com/AJRich123. Check it out for full reactions, early releases, a bunch of cool stuff. I would appreciate it, at least taking a look. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.